Episode 2 of 12 begins with Tae-san having a drink alone and reflecting on Gwimsun's words. In a flashback, we jump to the Joseon era. Tae-san and Mir are happily shopping when they notice a human family in trouble. Some goons are trying to collect money from the market vendors. Tae-san asks Mir to stay back and let him handle the issue, but unfortunately she uses her powers to fight the goons and the village people notice. Specifically, they notice how Mir uses her hands to summon a wind that knocks out the men. That night, the vendors pretend to drop by and thank Tae-san and his family for their help. Instead, they drug the family and try to kill Mir. They believe she's a fiend out to control them with their powers. Thankfully, Tae-san awakens and saves Mir before it's too late. However, after the incident, Tae-san lost all hope in humans. He even asked his family to keep their distance from them. Back in the present, we reunite with the demon shortly after awakening Ogui. The High Priest of Darkness welcomes him and says they have been searching for the demon for 1,000 years. Ogui is hesitant to believe this and grabs the priest by the collar. He demands the truth, but the priest explains that he lost his powers. Now without them, he has had to risk his life to find and awaken Ogui. He needs a demon to deal with Tae-san and Marok. Elsewhere near the Han River, Malsuk, Doni and Kanji get ready for a morning run. Doni decides to have a snack while Malsuk and Kanji start their run. While eating ramyun, Doni gets into a verbal fight with a dog. We learn here that he can actually read minds, even those of animals. Now Malsuk and Kanji intervene before the dog owner reports Doni, but later they remind him that they're supposed to stay away from humans. In the meantime, Ogui takes a walk down the street as he familiarizes himself with this new world. He nearly comes face to face with Mir, but while she sort of senses him, she carries on with her day. Ogui sees her from the back and continues on too. Later that night, the angels, with the exception of Tae-san, Mir and Marok, meet for dinner. They also celebrate Bangwoo since it's technically her birthday. Now Wonseung mocks Bangwoo's old ID and the others mock his past pictures too. And after work, Mir drops into a bar for a drink and ends up having a vision. Within this, she sees herself walking into a cave and spotting a man dressed in black. The man turns as she approaches, revealing a demon with a distorted face. As she sips her drink, two men approach. She tries to send them away, but they persist in pestering her, and in her tired state, she knocks them out, pays her bill and leaves. In the meantime, Ogui meets with the High Priest Samin on a rooftop. Once again, Samin reiterates how he lost his powers while the angels and the humans flourished. Now Samin wants to use Ogui's powers to create chaos in the human world. He knows the angels lost their powers and he has a plan to fulfill his mission. He asks Ogui to help him locate the 3 soul stones that Heitae hid on the day of the battle. Now given that Ogui can sense Heitae's energy, it will be pretty easy for him to locate the hidden stones, and once he finds them, he can then feed their energy to the Dragon Soul and revive Heitae's powers. The Dragon Soul is a power channel that oversees the powers of both angels and demons. Now Samin promises to give Ogui Heitae's powers if he helps him gain immortality. Of course, Ogui knows he can't really trust Samin, and he clarifies that should the guy betray him, he will behead him. So no pressure then. The next day, the young angels meet for some chicken and enjoy themselves. Some of them worry about Tae-san overworking himself though. Now Malsuk is pissed that Tae-san left her behind when he went to collect money from the car masters. The guy is certainly successful in collecting the debt and he gets to his car, but he notices he is out of his depression medicine. He quickly makes an appointment with his doctor to get some more antidepressants. Now at the doctor's, Tae-san insists he's not getting better and bribes his doctor to give him a 2-month supply of his medication. He falls asleep though as he awaits his prescription. Now back to Samin, he warns the other demons to leave Ogui alone until he helps them locate the 3 soul stones. They perform a ritual and some of the demons walk into a wall of fire. Samin stays behind and completes the ritual, but as soon as the demons walk through the fire, the angels' necklace lights up. The angels quickly call each other, and Wonseung, Malsuk, Ganji, Doni and Guidol meet up. Now Marok calls and says he's on his way, but unfortunately Mir misses the alarm since she's busy at work. Wonseung tries to call Tae-san, but Tae-san is passed out at his therapist's office and misses the call. After a brief discussion, they decide to check out the location and verify if the alert is actually genuine. However, they are worried that, should it be real, the demons will overpower them. After all, the angels have no powers now. The location turns out to be Mir's office building, and the demons attack her on her way home, causing a scuffle to break out. Now while she does try to fight back, she's quickly overpowered. Even after the others arrive, they get their asses handed to them, and things don't look good. Meanwhile, Samin watches the fight unfold from his ritual bowl. Simultaneously, Tae-san gets to the office and notices that it's empty. He then sees the glowing light of his necklace, and Bangwoo shows Tae-san her glowing necklace, but Marok arrives at the fight scene and witnesses the young angel struggling to keep up with the demons' punches. The episode then ends with Ogui standing on the rooftop, his eyes turning a menacing red. With only 8 episodes, 12 is a fast-paced series, and the writing style works pretty well given the amount of action that we've got. Right from the start, we're introduced to our main ensemble, and within these first 2 episodes, the writers have done a good job with the Angels' story. While we still don't know much about Ogui, his presence as a villain is strong and certainly leaves a lasting impact. Of course, given the stacked cast in this and the great acting, we really didn't expect much else. The CGI, cinematography and aesthetics of this are top tier too, helping us get immersed in the story. There are certainly some similarities to our Uncanny Counter here, not just from the way that demons are the main antagonists, but also from the way that the action and the fast pace blend together, which is great to see. In only 2 episodes, 12 has managed to rouse our curiosity and get us invested in the story. If the show maintains this pace and delivery, we could be looking at another big hit on our best of 2025 K-drama list. Let's hope the rest of the episodes though follow this great work. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.